Hello, everyone, and welcome to my 10 subscriber special. As you might have seen by the title, I'm going to be reading an Aqua Teen Hunger Force fan fiction. Now, bit of context. Gerald, who you've seen on the channel, specifically in my second episode of my WarioWare playthrough, um, basically, someone related to Gerald made a bet. Well, I made a bet with them that if I got to 10 subscribers, I would have to do this. I'm a man of my word, so here we are. And if you have no idea what Aqua Teen Hunger Force is, here's the main characters. And my context, I've seen like the first, like clearly I've seen like the first 2 minutes of the first episode. And I did order season 1 on DVD, but I ordered it on October 27th, and it's just being weird. So maybe if it comes, I'll do a review on it. Maybe. Okay. Anyways, but we have the Frylock. So there's a main trio. So there's Frylock, Master Shake, Meatwad, and then their neighbor Carl, who is just kind of a one of the your standard neighbors. So we're going to be. Hold on a minute. Let me just. Okay. We're going to be reading a fanfic. So it's called The Freaks Next Door by Pink Lover 93. Shake and Frylock, so Master Shake and Frylock, are happy calling themselves a couple. But what happens when a bodacious beauty moves in across the street? Rated T for slash, innuendo, mild sexual content, some violence, etc. Complete. 2011. Oh wait, let's see. Yeah, updated 2017. Updated December 31st, 2017. So, boom. And published February 22nd, 2011. So, this thing will finished wise this year at the time of recording. It's going to turn 7 years old. Alright. The show is weird, so maybe this will just fit the show, and it won't even be funny. Alright. It was a beautiful Friday morning in the small, quiet suburban neighborhood at South New Jersey. Evelyn Tristar has everything. A new home to live in right across from the Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Her young age of 25, her everlasting beauty, her amazing job as a person, and as Carl would say, her totally rockin' body. Sure, she had shoulder-length, brunette hair, blue eyes, fair skin, slim body, curvy hips, and big in all the right places. But she was single as well. She's almost perfect. Okay, I can't really do the voices well. You're not perfect at all, Shake tells me while watching TV.
What do you mean, boy? I was able to swallow 10 Karma Sundays in 1 minute. I need that $5.
Well, you're not gonna get it, even if I was able to do that. Meatwad sighs.
You don't think no one is perfect but yourself? That isn't true. Yes, I am perfect, but Frylock,
Shake looks up and smiles.
he's perfecter.
You getting lovesick again? Oh no. That's Meatwad. So
You getting lovesick again? No, I'm not. He's over at Carl's. He'll be back soon to attend to my loving needs.
Frylock was plucking a rat out of Carl's catch. Okay, got it. Sorry about that, Carl. I'll try not to let it loose again. But Carl wasn't paying attention that much. He kept staring at the hot brunette laying by his pool. Man, that bikini top of hers is 2 sizes too small, thought Carl, who studied her up and down. Frylock floated up to Carl, holding the rat. What's wrong, Carl? Are you okay? Oh my god! He opens the sliding glass door. He exits, saying, Fryman, you can go home. Oh yeah, you can go home. I lost my spot. Oh, what's wrong with you, man? He follows Carl outside. She's wearing sunglasses, unaware of the two outside. Carl finally speaks in a husky voice. So, you like to tan, huh? She's spooked. She takes off her sunglasses, revealing her sparkling blue eyes, looking up at Carl.
Sorry, was this your pool? I thought it was a public one.
I'll just go. Oh, no. It's fine. I just never see many women. His eyes shift from her boobs back to her eyes. Tan at my pool. Oh, she gets up and starts to walk away. I'll take a dip later then, if that's so. She stops dead in her tracks, noticing the floating fry man. Wow, she thinks. Couldn't even put anything. Okay. Um. Oh no. Hi there, she says wide-eyed. Hey, welcome to the neighborhood, he says with a friendly smile.
My name's Evelyn. Eve for short. Yours?
Nice to meet you. I'm Frolic. And my name's Carl. He grabs her hand and shakes it fast. Carl Bruton, na. He's so, he's so nervous and horny that he can't keep his cool. His hands sweating. She lets go.
Okay, that's enough.
Carl. She has a weird look on her face. I gotta go to work. I'll take a dip in the pool later if you guys want to join me. Later. She says this as she walks away. Carl watches her apple bottom bounce up and down. Man, I'd give anything to to slice that juicy apple, he quietly says to himself. She seems nice. I think Shake and Meatwad are gonna like her. Frylock says this as he floats away. Okay. Carl then remembers that Eve was taking an interest to Frylock. Damn freak, he thought. No worries. I'll be her Adam soon enough. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough. Alright, on to chapter 2. And yeah, by the way, there are 23 chapters and an epilogue, so 24. Oh boy, okay. Get buckled in, folks. About 8 p.m. that night, Carl was in his swim trunks and about to go out to his pool. He'd totally forgotten about Eve until he spotted her outside his window. She was in the pool with that hot, small, pink bikini top. Her straight brunette hair tied up in a pony. Frylock was there, too. Damn freak, he thought. He mustered up some courage and walked out the sliding glass door. Oh, hey, Carl! Wait, no. So, like, oh, hey, I can't do it. Oh, hey, Carl, Frylock said. What? Oh.
Carl, you have a really nice pool.
For some reason, she talked with a sensual tone in her voice. You wouldn't mind if I swam over here from time to time, right? Right? Carl started to sweat. Is that my phone? I guess I gotta go answer it. Sorry, gotta go! He rushed back inside. Eve raised an eyebrow.
What's his deal?
None of us really know. He's usually like that with everyone. God, he's so hot, she thinks. Hoot. Falls for a pair of flies. Anyways, she thinks, staring at that beard. I'd lay in it all day.
Weren't your roommates gonna be here?
Yeah, I told them to come, but they usually don't like leaving the house much.
Okay, what am I out here for?
Oh, wait, no.
Okay, what am I out here for?
Shake says, with Meatwad beside him.
I'm missing a very...
Wait, I don't know who's talking. Meatwad beside him.
I'm missing a very important show, and you know, Frylock, you could be making my dinner... Shake!
Wait. Shake, be nice. Shake, Meatwad, this is our new neighbor, Evelyn. Eve for short. Eve, Meatwad, and Shake.
Nice to meet you guys.
She shakes Meatwad's hand. Ugh. I do not know who is saying stuff. I have to read ahead.
Hello there, your hand is smooth, like lotion.
Meatwad says, smiling.
Hi.
Or, hi, Shake flatly says to the woman. Just thought that you'd like to know that you're keeping my boyfriend from cooking for me. It's his night to cook, you know.
It's never Shake's time to cook,
Meatwad tells Eve. Fine, Shake, just go inside and I'll be there. They both go walking off, talking. Eve has a bit of a twitch. Oh no, I guess... I'm sorry if I mess this up. I'm sorry, Pink Lover 93. It's like one of the most generic names. Okay. Fine. Shake, just go inside and I'll be there. They both go walking off, talking. Eve has a bit of a twitch.
So he's your boyfriend?
Yeah, Frolic says. I love him more than anything, don't get me wrong. But man, he's just got so many problems. Eve feels heartbroken as her eyes start to twitch.
That's so... sweet.
I need food! Shake yells from the house. Damn it! Frylock gets angry as he gets out of the pool.
You're leaving already?
Eve says. But you just got here. I apologize. Oh my gosh. My eyes are watering because of how beautiful this is. I apologize, Eve. I'll hang out with you when he isn't being such an ass. How about sometime tomorrow? Oh, I thought I heard something. She beams a bit and grins.
Okay, sounds great.
He floats away, leaving Eve in the pool alone. She smacks the water angrily. Damn asshole, she thinks. He's got something so great and decides to disrespect him. I'd give anything to have him to myself. She gets out of the pool, shaking the water out of her hair. She puts the towel around her hair and starts to walk away. Of course, with the desperate Carl enjoying watching her walk away. Woohoo! Alright, chapter 3. I might... No. We can't split this up. It's all in one stretch. It's all in one stretch with Matt. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Sorry for the weird pauses. About 4 p.m. the next day, Eve had arrived home early from work, getting out of her work uniform and dressing in a green low-cut shirt, camo capris. I don't think that's how you say that word. And her hair tied in a bun. She was relaxed on her couch, nearly falling asleep. Hey, Eve! She bolts up to see Frylock smiling. She smiles too, inconspicuously twirling her hair, not caring about how he got in.
Frylock, hey.
Again, I'm so sorry about last night. How about I make it up to you and I can make you dinner or something? As much as Eve wanted to spend more and more time with Frylock, she knew that thing would be there since he does live there. Maybe I can make him dinner here, she thought.
Well, I don't know. I don't think your roommates like my company very much.
He won't act up. Don't worry, I'll give him an ass whooping if he tries anything, he says with a chuckle. God, he must love this douche, she thinks.
Well, actually,
She rubs her forehead.
I've got the biggest headache. I might have to stay home. Sorry. Plus, I still got tons of boxes in the closet, and
Oh, that's okay. We can do it another.
I gotta make dinner for myself, though. Tell you what, I'm making my own ribeye steak.
I have 4 of you. She hesitated.
Want to invite your roommates over, too?
Frau looks down. Aw, that's sweet, Eve. I don't want to mooch off you, though. You're new here.
Please, I insist.
She smiles. He smiles, too. Well, okay, deal. I'll have dinner with you, but only if you promise to have dinner with me. She giggles.
Okay, sure.
She shakes his fry.
I'll get the steaks going now, so they should be done around 6, so you guys can just come around then.
Okay, see you then. He walks out and closes the door. Eve goes to the fridge and pulls out the steak out of the freezer, wondering what to wear for her special date. Chapter 3 is done. Hold on a minute. Actually, you know what? Reviews can wait to the last one. Chapter 4. You're getting your fame, Pink Clover. Around 6, Eve took the steaks... Oh, yeah. Alright. Eve took the steaks off the grill and put them on a plate. She did all this while wearing her evening wear. A strapless red lace dress half covering her breasts, 5-inch black stilettos, her glazed brunette hair in waves, and of course, face makeup that made her look like she was going to prom. I look better than that cup ever will, she happily thinks. Well, love is in the eye of the beholder. About 6:07, there's a knock at the door. She easily rushes to the door in her stilettos and opens the door, putting her hands on her hips.
Cool, you made it. The steaks are done, too.
Frylock glances over her and smiles. Wow, I sure feel undressed. Should I go back and change?
Nah, you're fine. I just like dressing up.
She lets him in and shuts the door. I always like to think I'm dressing for an elegant dinner. Kind of like living the life of those fairy tale princesses. Keeps my mind to the fact that I have a boring daily life. She chuckles. Oh, no, I'm sure life is even better. Frylock reassures her.
Really? Well, thank you. That makes me feel better.
She looks around Frylock.
Oh, were your roommates coming too? I did make 4 steaks.
I told them it was ribeye steaks, and apparently they love their cheap steaks, they love their cheap steakums too much. Eve smiles a victory smile on her head.
Well, I got the table set up with the steaks already. Let's go eat!
She throws down half a steakum to Meatwad.
There, eat up. Boy, I want a whole one. Too bad. There was only one left, and I gotta eat 2.
He sits on his chair.
You're lucky I gave you that much.
Excuse me.
Why didn't we just go over to Eve's house? She was making some big-ass steaks.
Look, it's a tempting offer, but let me get one thing straight. I hate new neighbors. I avoid them at all costs. Frylock may have gone to dinner with her, but if she starts coming to our door begging us for money, Frylock will be the one giving her the cheese, not me. Meatwad widens his eyes.
But what's that got to do with the yummy steaks? Hello? She feeds us huge steaks, and that would mean she expects something in return, i.e. money. My TV, sex. Whoa, you said sex? Well, damn, boy, that's a pretty good trade. No, it's not.
Shake looks down at him. Look, Meatwad, it's very clear that she's hot, but you gotta understand, when women look like that, they're trying to play you.
What's that mean?
Shake is somewhat irritated now.
Ugh! They'll have sex with you until they're preggo. Then they expect you to be chained down like a wild boar while they go off and eat pickles. And then, when the pride and joy comes, they expect you to be there for its whole frickin' life.
Wow, that's not the worst part. If you even attempt to leave, they harass you, asking for money so they can take care of the little bastard.
But wait, you said that woman asked for that now.
They all ask for that. If there's anything you learn in your pointless life, Meatwad, it's that all women are gold diggers. Meatwad now has a bewildered look on his face.
That's nice to know.
Science must be a real exciting job, huh? Sorry. Science must be a really exciting job, huh? Eve says, eating a spoonful of mashed potatoes. It has its ups and downs, Frolic says, slicing his steak. I guess it's better than nothing.
It is. Half of the U.S. is out of work.
Well, in all honesty, it's more people hiring me for business and all, with chemical research and stuff. Frylock looks down at his plate. I try my best. I mainly work online jobs and all. Eve gives a genuine smile.
He's a true man, she thinks. Well, you know what? I'm glad you're trying your hardest. I think you'll find a cure for cancer one day.
Frolic smiles. Nah, I'm not that good.
Yes, you are. It's definitely a possibility. See me? See me? I'm just a boring person.
Boring? Frolic bugs his eyes. That's a remarkable career. That's a remarkable career. Most people go through 12 years of school or more to become one. And you said you're 25, right?
Yeah, I was in the top ranks back in high school.
Frolic looks impressed. Wow, you must have had a lot going on, huh?
I mainly did academics and all. It didn't really work well with others, so...
She pauses, looking down at her plate.
Just focused on school and school only, and here I am.
Well, we're all happy to have you, Frolic says, going back to his plate. Eve flashes him a sensual smile, licking some steak sauce off her lips, seductively, of course. After dinner, Eve shows him around her home, all in those tall stilettos. Excuse me. Well, you have amazing decorative taste, Frolic says after they return to the living room.
I guess so. That's nice of you.
She walks to the couch.
Maybe you could show me around your house sometime.
Of course, whenever you're free, of course. Well, that's like the second time where they've said the exact same thing twice. Should I highlight? Okay. She pulls off her stilettos, throwing them aside, and flops on the couch.
Walking in those things is... Oh, no.
Okay.
Walking in those things is a total
bitch. Frolic sits on a couch cushion 2 seats down from Eve. Down? How come you wear them, then?
They boost my confidence, plus the whole fairy tale thing.
She flips on the TV, showing a man confessing his love to a girl. They soon just get roped into the program. He even proposes to the lucky girl. Frolic and... whenever they think, I'll read it now.
Frolic and me one day,
Eve thinks. Soon a beep interrupts the night.
Beep!
Frolic looks at his phone and ignores the call. Man, he never wants me out.
Your roommates?
Yeah, he gets jealous because I'm always out, and Eve ignores most of his complaining about Shake and nods, acting like she's paying attention. She's actually paying attention to how amazingly hot he is.
I want him so bad, she said.
I think you mean thought? Frolic soon stops and widens his eyes. Man, may I use your bathroom?
Of course. Remember.
Hold on.
Of course. Remember where it is, right?
Yes, be right back. When he leaves, Eve feels so confident with the hot fry man, she slips her panties off in 2 seconds flat, throwing them aside. I'm shaking my head right now. She still keeps her strapless dress on, not wanting to lead him all the way just yet. When Frolic returns, he looks at his watch. I should probably go back before they blow up the house. Eve sits on the couch, looking up at him like he's crazy.
Are you serious?
Frolic shows her pictures of that damn Shake setting the house on fire. She, of course, hates that damn Dixie cup even more now.
Wouldn't want that to happen, she giggles. Thank you for coming, though,
she says, hugging him. Frolic hugs back and lets go. It's my pleasure. That was more of a Carl voice. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Oh, it's my pleasure. Frylock floats to the door. Anything in particular you'd want me to cook for you when you come tour my house? Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. Thought they meant to do two. Come tour my home? She smiles. Surprise me. He nods and closes the door behind him. Eve pushes her breasts up and grabs her undies, wishing that she wouldn't have put them back on so quickly. Things are getting hot. Like, oh, yes, short chapters. If someone doesn't print this into a book within the next 10 years and sends it to me, then I will learn Hindi, and I will re-record all of my videos in Hindi if no one does it. Around midnight that night, Eve slipped into her bikini and went to Carl's pool to relax, trying to remember and cherish the good things that happened tonight. She just relaxed and, thought it all over.
I don't need anyone but him, she thought. I can see it all now. Get married in New York City, honeymoon in Miami, start a family in South Africa, the rest to be determined. Now, if I can just get that cop out of the picture and
The slam of the sliding glass door killed her dreams and plans. It was Carl, coming out drunk and staggering. She noticed this quickly.
Hi, Carl. Are you okay?
Wow. He burps in her and eyes and he burps and eyes he burps and eyes her up and down. I'm not making a burp no, so burp. That's what he said. You look great. Were you on the cover of Cosmo?
I wish.
She snapped back to reality, realizing he was drunk.
Maybe you should just go lie down. You seem really slammed.
Honey, I want you to lay down on this. Yeah. He grabs his junk. This is not sexual. He's actually just grabbing a piece of junk because he's gonna go take out the trash. This makes her think of her and Frylock in the bedroom. Once they marry, she snaps out of it again and stands to try to get out.
Well, I'm gonna go home, Carl.
She stops when she feels a rubbing hand on her butt. She turns around to slap Carl on the face. Oh, God, he says. I want you to do that to me when we're... She runs home.
Talk to me when you're sober, asshole.
This leaves Carl standing there, drunk, clueless, and aroused. As usual. Oh! This took 6 years to make. After... Sorry, the thing is moving. Alright. After work the next day, Eve slipped out of her work clothes into a red V-neck shirt, hoping Frylock would like the color, some black cat capris, and sandals. She decided she would visit Frylock's house uninvited, thinking he wouldn't mind. She glanced at Carl's house, remembering the incident last night. She knocked on the door, waiting for an answer. Shake came to the door and opened it and saw her standing there.
What?
He bluntly said.
I just came to talk to Frylock about... He's not here and the message machine is full.
He closed the door right in her face, making her nose bleed. That close? She fought back tears and started walking angrily back to her house when Frylock came out, heading towards her. Eve, I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were coming.
It's okay, Frylock. I know.
She turned around, revealing her bloody nose. Oh my God, did Shake do this to you? She decided to over-exaggerate. She started to cry.
I told him I was coming to visit you and he just called me fat bitch and slammed a toy in my face.
Frylock roped her in for a hug. Oh, come on now. He's always mean to everyone. Don't take it too personally. They stopped hugging. Come on, I got some stuff for your bloody nose in my room. She forced a smile and followed him, not wanting to end the hug, or laying in Frylock's soft beard. I could have stayed there forever. After a while, Frylock put the final touch on her nose. It had finally stopped bleeding. Eve was truly amazing.
Thank you, Frylock. Oh my God, thank you. You must be a witch doc or something. You really blow my mind.
Frylock laughed a bit. I've always been interested in the medical field.
You should definitely try it. For one... Wait, hold on. You should definitely try it. I, for one, loved medical school.
Big dick, Eve said. Frylock smiled. I want to one day. I just gotta gather some money for college or something.
Well, you can try online classes. She sat on his bed. I had one in high school and it went by quickly. plus the freedom, and you won't get distracted by annoying classmates. Frolic searched for them on his computer.
You know, Eve, I've never had a friend that cared so much about me before. Well, let's get it all the way there. Wait. Okay, there we go. Eve smiled and blushed.
I just, don't want you to see you miserable. Plus, imagine making tons of money so you and Shake and Meatwad can go live in a nice mansion and be happy.
I can definitely see that. I'm registering right now. Shake bashed the door open, breaking it and the calmness of the room. That's a sound effect.
What are you guys doing?
If you must know, Shake, I'm registering for classes online. Thanks to Eve, I'm finally gonna get a start on my and our lives. Shake laughed at this.
So you're just gonna go and be an overachieving nerd? I thought you liked what we have together.
We can barely pay our damn bills. Imagine living somewhere nicer than this, not worrying about anything. On top of that, I'll have a real career and do something I love.
You're already doing something you love. Get it?
He laughed. Sorry. Look, Eve. It says with the right amount of classes, I can get an AS degree and advance from there. Shake kicks the computer, making it explode.
You don't need no education. You have me.
Damn it, Shake. I won't have this.
And I won't have you selling out like this. You think this was right? It's not selling out, Eve said. He's just making things happier between you two. I've had enough from you, Hoochie. Get out of here and keep your shirt on.
When he says this, he pushes her violently, which causes her to punch him square in the face, knocking him out. Shake! Frolic said, looking down at him, then back at Eve, who seemed to have fake remorse. Eve, why'd you do that?
I gotta go.
She ran out of the room. Wait, Eve, I wasn't... Too late. She was out of the house and already home. Frolic looked down at Shake, wondering why he didn't want to see his lover happier. I'm not crying. Okay, we're about a third way through the book. And we are 27 minutes in. Given that math, it should take an hour. The next evening, Shake sat in the living room watching TV as usual. Meatwad was there too, and all of a sudden started giggling.
What are you smoking?
Shake asked.
You done got punched by Eve, who's a girl.
Alright, sexist Meatwad. He continuously giggled and pointed out Shake's black eye. This made Shake rub it.
You heartless bastard! I remember how I got it, now you rub it in my face?
All of a sudden, Shake jumps off and runs into the hallway. Meatwad just simply jumped on the chair and turns it to the puppet channel. Shake ran into Frolic's room.
Don't you have anything for this?
Frolic was rebuilding his computer. It'll go away, just leave it alone.
Great! Now I have to look like the biggest fool in the neighborhood.
You already are the biggest fool. You deserve that black eye after being rude to our new neighbor for the second time or so. Shake seemed appalled.
She started it by getting in, our business.
Bull... Okay, they censored it. Okay. Bull... Beep! Shake! He stopped repairing and looked at him. She was only trying to help.
No, she wants your She wants your dip. Beep! And don't act like you don't see it.
That's crazy, Shake. Look at how stunning she is, and she can get any man she wants. Meanwhile, Eve was watching from their bedroom window secretly. Plus, I have you, and no one can make my word like you do. They kiss while Eve cringes.
I know, I'm awesome,
Shake replies. They continue talking and kissing, but Eve leaves. Eve starts to tear up. Oh, hold on, let me turn down the brightness. Because of my eyes. Eve starts to tear up and walks by the pool, leaning over and crying, knowing Frylock would never love her, but will instead love that hunk of abuse. Carl sees her crying from the window and quickly goes to his closet to find some decent clothes. He finds a shirt with sleeves, puts on his swim trunks, puts on a cheap cologne, and walks outside. Trying to earn her respect. And possibly her body. Hey, what's wrong, huh? Hun? Eve turns around and finds Carl standing there.
Frolic's never gonna love me.
She cries some more and Carl approaches her. You can cry in my arms if you want. Hold on, wait. Wait. Okay, wait, let's see. I need to get to the. Okay. You can cry in my arms if you want. She instantly does this, and Carl hugs her tight, feeling her perfectly thin back, while her breasts smash against his chest hair. He tries to fight his erection. Hold on, who is that? Who's speaking? You know, we can't always get the things we want in life, so whenever I want something, I just. Carl thought of her, and that made his erection nearly poke Eve, so he stopped the hug. I just, push it away, Carl said. Eve was in such a mess. She didn't care anymore about anything.
You're right! I'll get him one day, she thought. I will! Uh,
I'm gonna go to sleep though, alright? Carl replied, stepping towards his house.
Carl, can I just, chat with you? You're the only person I like right now. She smiles. She smiled.
Of course, he replied. 30 minutes later. 30 minutes later.
I don't give a beep about nothing,
Eve said, drinking another shot of tequila. Carl just sat there, drunk as well. I know me either. You're hot. You shouldn't worry about what he says. He's just a FFAGG. If you're over the age of 5 and you know how to say it, you can say it for yourself. Eve, already in her bra and panties, takes her bra off, which Carl gawks at. Carl's still in the same clothes from earlier. Eve sits on his lap, grabbing his face and beginning to make out with him. She forces his tongue down his throat, rubbing her breast against his chest and neck and rubbing her pelvis against his hard member.
My friend, my
Hold on.
my friend wants to say hi, baby.
With that, she slips down his swim trunks and turns the light out. Wow. Has it really? What the? Okay. Chapter 8. The next morning, Eve woke up on Carl's yellow couch, naked. Carl was close by, asleep as well. Oh God, he thought, what have I done? Her clothes back on, not realizing that Carl had woken up and watched her the whole time. He was also naked. I guess we're steady now, huh, baby? No, you gave me those drinks, so I'd do anything you wanted. She put her back to him and fixed her hair, mumbling insults. Carl just looked at her behind and grinned. You don't gotta be nothing serious, just a bit of sugar now and then. Give me some sugar, baby. He received a slap from Eve and was grabbed up by his chest hair, making his eyes widen. You listen to me, asshole. No matter how hard I beep you last night or how good it felt, I love Frylock. He'll be mine very soon, and once he is, we'll both be out of here faster than you can say, start a diet. We're gonna be happy. PPI. Okay. From Roger Rabbit reference. Oh, thanks for the compliment. He was cut off by Eve, grabbing more of his chest hair, bringing him closer to his face. You think I was thinking about you when we were going at it? Hell no! I was thinking of Frylock, baby, and only him. I could control my thoughts when I'm drunk. She finally lets him down, his chest hair falling off. She began scratching her crotch vigorously. Sexually transmitted disease? So from now on, do not talk to me. Do not look at me. Don't even think about me. Even as I go to your pool whenever I want to. She starts to head for the door, fixing her hair. That's kind of hard, you know. You're freaking hot. He looked back. He looked back at him. Just, just don't talk to me. She starts to open the door, scratching herself down there yet again. Watch out for them things. They bite. He continuously chuckled as Eve looked down and scratched. As Eve looked down and scratching herself. Crap. Crabs? Oh God, she thought. Ugh! She walked out and slammed the door behind her. First of all, you can tell the grammar's getting worse, which makes it better. Good job, Pink Lover. And also, it was what I thought it was. And, just to be sure, wait, crabs. Actually, let's not look that up because I do not feel like getting a
I do not feel like getting terminated. So yeah. Oh wait.
Hold on, did my head, okay, well, my headphones are plugged in now. I think they might have gotten plugged. Yeah, but I'm fine with my channel not getting terminated, so yeah, let's not look that up. But yeah, it's a STD, or sexually transmitted disease. Once Eve got home, she took a shower and dressed in a long shirt and panties and relaxed on the couch, hoping that it took care of that scratching. Alas, it did not, because she continued to scratch. No, she thought. He was joking, right? There's no way I could have them. Her house phone started to ring, and she answered it, still scratching with one hand. Hello? Eve, I'm so sorry about the other night. It was Frylock. She smiled and ignored the itch. No, I'm sorry. I can't believe I would punch the love of your life like that. How rude of me. She scratched again. No, don't worry about it. I'm not mad. Listen, let's forget about all that. I got the house to myself tonight. I gave Shake and Meatwad a few bucks to get out of here for the night so I could cook for you. I owe you, you know? Aw, that's sweet, Frylock. Really? What time should I come over? How about around 7? I should have it all done by then. It's a date then, she jokingly said. Okay, I'll see you then. With that, they hung up. Eve was about to go into dreamland, but then continued to scratch more and more. She finally looked at her genital area, falling off the couch in terror. That asshole, she thought. Eve looked at the clock. It was already 5:58. Eve decided to go look for some cream, spelled Creme. What do you mean you don't have anything for crabs? Eve loudly said to the pharmacist, making some people chuckle as they walked by. You have to have a prescription. You can't just buy medication for a sexually transmitted disease in the drug aisle. Eve just walked away, fuming mad. She looked in the cream aisle. Nothing. Great! Now I look like a perverted creep at dinner, Eve said, scratching herself again. Okay, so we got a new plot point. So now that I've rebuilt the computer, I've been able to start my classes easily, Frolic said, while picking up his fork again. That's good, Eve said. She was enjoying the dinner Frolic made, 3 bean casserole and some tap water. She didn't mind the frugal dinner at all, of course. All she could focus on was Frylock and her horrible crabs. If you ever need help, let me know. She used her leg to scratch so Frylock wouldn't notice. Really? That'd be nice, 'cause let me tell you, it's been quite a while since I've been in any kind of school world. Eve pretended to listen, but instead could only use her leg to scratch and scratch and scratch. Eve couldn't keep a straight face anymore. Eve, you seem disorientated. I'm not, hun. Please continue. Frylock saw the table shake and looked down, seeing her leg move. He looked up at her again. How come your leg's doing that? Oh, I don't know. Kind of spazzy? She mentally facepalmed herself. Now I look like an idiot, she thought. Frolic seemed to read her mind a bit. Eve, kind of a doctor, minus a degree. Mind telling me what? Trust me, if I told you, it'd spoil your appetite. Frolic picked up the plate and poured it into his mouth, finishing it by gulping. This was something that Eve or anyone would never expect from someone like Frolic. Can you tell me now? Frolic asked. Eve sat up in her chair. Let the embarrassment begin. That's such a stupid line, but funny. I love you, Pink Lover 93. The next day, Eve sat in the patient room waiting for a doctor to come in. Why is this all about crabs now? What happened to the story? Eve knew all about what crabs were and even knew the proper name, but she wasn't positive and wanted someone above her studies to diagnose it themselves. Frylock was in the room with her. Hold on, wait. Yeah, okay. Frylock was in the room with her because he wanted to make sure his good friends would be okay. She hadn't told him exactly what it was, so as far as Frylock knew, it could be a yeast infection. Uh, even as I work alongside a doctor, I will never understand why they take so long to attend. Okay. Even as I work alongside a doctor, I will never understand why they take so long to attend to their patients, Eve said, sitting on the hospital bed. Frolic was sitting in the chair by the door, glimpsing at a magazine. I always thought it was because they were gathering info for the patient, right? Sorry for sniffling, by the way. Frylock asked. Most of the time, but when it's extra long, they usually just chat around with their coworkers, eat something, stupid stuff. You must enjoy putting the irritable people to sleep, huh? Frylock jokingly said. Eve laughed along. Wait. Okay. It's let's see. Wait. Okay. It's perfect for letting anger out. When you look for a career job, pick the one that best suits you and your personality, she told him. Note taken. Frylock wrote this down. So he's actually okay. After the doctor comes in and Eve explains her problem to them, the doctor comes to a conclusion. Well, it's obvious what you have, and that is, in simple terms, crabs. No, it's not! Eve eyed the doctor. I went to medical school, okay? It's just a simple yeast infection. It'll go away. Frolic just looked at them argue. Eve, calm down. It's okay. Eve got up and went to Frolic. Can you give us a minute or so? It's kind of personal. Frolic headed to the door but looked back with a little concern. Go on. It will be okay. With that, he walked out the door behind him, going to wait in the waiting room. Going to wait in the waiting room. Meanwhile, the doctor looked at her, funny, taking his glasses off. It's okay if you don't want your boyfriend knowing about your Eve grabbed him by the neck from his coat, forcing the slighter tall man to look her in the eyes. Get this straight. I don't work for the Toons. Another Roger Rabbit reference. I don't think that was an exact quote. I think I messed it up. While she held him, she grabbed her medical license for a practice and showed it to him. See this? I worked hard for this. She pulled harder, making him groan. I don't need a reason to put your sorry ass to sleep. She let him go and cornered him, making sure he didn't move. I have all the tools. I know all the methods. Years and years of medical school. Painful medical school. Miss, I don't... Don't interrupt me, she yelled. Then she smiled, giggling a bit. Listen, you're right. That guy will be my boyfriend once he's done with this other relationship problem. He looked around suspiciously. He insisted on coming in here to make sure I was going to live and be okay. I didn't mind that one bit. A natural sweetheart. How sweet of... But you! She pointed a finger into his chest. How dare you try to tell me in front of him that there's creepy crawlies in my... You know. He looked a bit remorseful at this. It's common sense, really. How embarrassing. Wait. Okay, okay. It's common sense, really. How embarrassing! She walked out of his way so he could have the freedom to walk again. Wait. By the way, if anyone happens to learn about all this, she turned to look him in the eyes, I'll choose your poison. Now, get me my damn prescription. Soon enough, Eve walked into the waiting room with a prescription, with Frylock approaching her. Is everything okay? Yep, I just had to ask him a few questions about the medical world and all that, you know. I'm still not the brightest light in the room, but whatever, I got my prescription for my infection. Good, I'm glad. Maybe afterwards we could just, hang out and stuff. Frolic smiled. That sounds good, Dr. Eve. They both walked out of the building chuckling with the poor innocent doctor watching them leave. Yeah, Dr. Evil seems more fitting, he thought. By the way, I don't know. When I in the first chapter when I said soon enough, I was referring to Crash Bandicoot Warped. Oh, well, no. What does he say? He's like, well. I forgot what he says, but he goes like, oh wait, there's a mask helping me too. We will find out which one is more powerful soon enough. Good day, mate. Dingo Doll's the name. And Uka and Cortex gave me orders to bring the crystals to them during the Ice Ages. So give me the goods and shove off, or I'll roast yous. Right. Now you've gone and done it. Them crystals are mine. And then in the second one you have, if we don't have any friends left on the surface, then we'll need to find an enemy.
Crash! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful, big brother, and bring an extra battery for me.
Bum 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 bum. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that beautiful nonsense. Back to Pink Lover 93's The Freaks Next Door. Freaks, plural. Shake watched as Frylock left Dee's house later that day. He went to sit on the couch, angrily looking at the blank TV. A minute later, Frylock floated in the house. "How you doing, Shake?" Shake just ignored him. You asleep?"
How am I... Oh no, how am I doing?
Shake looked into Frylock's eyes.
That's a good question. Maybe I should ask how your jock is doing.
Frylock's eyes bugged and he frowned. "Not this beep again. Can't I hang out with friends anymore?"
No, Frylock, no. Especially when they have a Playboy bunny complex.
Frylock just rolled his eyes and facepalm. "Look, Shake, I've always had trust in you, even when you don't deserve it sometimes. Now, since I trust you, can you please just learn to trust me?"
Shake's eyes. It's you I trust, Frylock. I don't just trust Missin' Helen Hefner over there, okay?
Frylock went up to him and kissed him passionately to make him try and focus. He spoke quietly to him. "Please understand, Shake. Eve and I are just friends. She understands that perfectly. She's happy for us. She's a good friend to me, and it's been a while since I've had a decent person I could call a friend. There's no need to judge people before you get to know them." Frylock wrapped his arms around Shake and kissed him again.
I'm gonna get some... Oh, wait.
I'm gonna get some rest, okay? I'm gonna get some rest, okay? Good night." He floated off. Shake looked back at him.
Can I sleep with you tonight? You know, in case if I decide I deserve a better sleeping ground?
Frylock grinned. "It'll be a tight squeeze until I get a king-size bed fit for both of us." Frylock winked a bit and floated into his room. I keep hitting the mic whenever... Okay, sorry. Floating into his room. This made Shake look excited.
He sure knows how to please.
Shake starts rubbing down south near his invisible jock.
I know where he got it from.
Soon after, he looked out his window and saw that Eve was sweeping her front porch and soon going inside her house.
I know she's trying to put her mojo magic on Frylock, he thought.
Mojo Jojo!
Stupid period-having bitch. I'll make sure she'll move right out of here once she sees what I can do.
Then, Shake reclines more in his chair, turning on the TV, thinking he can get some ideas straight for the tube. Yeah. Hacha-cha-cha! Oh yeah, check out my, I guess advertisement. I'll put it in the top right corner. Subscribe. Well, here I'll date myself so it'll be easier. 47 minutes in. Let's just take a little break, all right? Yeah, let's just take a little break. You know, just a quick intermission. You know, Danganronpa 2. You know the little intermissions they have between 12, because they get a whale Wong. Let's just take a break, all right? If you go. This is 47:45. If you go to the top right, look at my video where it's Mojo Jojo's army from the Powerpuff Girls movie versus the real life counterpart. Check out that video. It's my most viewed video at the time with 1.6 thousand views. Okay, just go check it out. I'm F chicken. All right. I guess I do have some plans. No, this kind of took up Half-Life slot today, but you should probably get. You should get part 3 this week. I'm not sure, because tomorrow I might play a certain game, possibly with my father. Well, I might possibly play a game with my father. So, you know, for now, I'm doing it like once a day, but I don't think I could keep that schedule, but I could definitely do at least, like, bare minimum, at least 2 videos a week. But I think that's like my minimum I can do, but I might not do that because like I don't really want to have a bunch of, you know, like unedited videos. So I'll just film or record whenever I just feel like it. But yeah, I was thinking of saying just request some more fanfics, but no. Please don't, because I think they're funny, but reading them out loud is so embarrassing. And if they're not like overly bad with like every single word is a spelling error, even like I or a, and like it's just all misspelled, and like they do some like over the top things, but since it's so bad, it makes it funny. But if it's like, well, like this one's not okay, so that's mean saying it's not well written. What I mean by that is like it has like proper grammar and stuff, except for certain parts. So that's what makes it kind of worse. Also, Carl is like She got coral crabs. Oh boy. I'm hanging upside down right now off my bed. And yes, if you want to know my locations, I'm reading this on my bed. Whew! Okay. Let's finish this puppy. Sorry for the break. No, not sorry. You needed a break. You know, sometimes. You just need a break sometimes. Alright, let's get back in with a few more chapters. Wait, we're on 12. So we need 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 more chapters. So we're at the halfway point, ladies and gentlemen. So giving that math, it should be an hour and a half, but who cares? At about 2 a.m. Okay, back to Pink Lover 93's The Freaks Next Door. At about 2 a.m. that night, when Eve was pretty much fast asleep, Shake snuck out of the house and crept across the street. He tried to figure out a way inside. Soon he saw a gutter that went directly into her house. How? A gutter? Like the things like in the street? That went directly into her house. So he climbed into it, barely fitting because of his shape and size, and eventually ended up into her house. Then he noticed a burglar alarm that was about to go off. He quickly ran over and punched in random codes. Then he quickly thought, "Wait, I know what she set it to." He rolled his eyes and entered Psycho into the system and shut off the alarm. Now, she could cause some more damage to the house while trying to leave no evidence that it was him. "This will make her get the hell out of here for sure," Shake thought. By next morning, Shake was gone and already completed his mission, surprisingly. Though he got no sleep, he could still think about how pissed the little Playboy bunny would be. Wait, did they? Oh, no. Playboy bunny would be once she saw that someone destroyed her house. And of course, he also thought of he and Frylock in that comfy king-size bed while he was centrally fed strawberries. Is this strawberry flavored? Is this like connected? Around 11 a.m., Eve woke up, in no rush because she had the day off. She slowly stretched and yawned, and looked to her side, pretending Frylock was there, kissing and sucking her neck gently, giving her a gentle wake-up call. Or no, yeah, giving her a gentle wake-up call. It tickles, honey. I love you so much, Daddy. She got up and walked into the living room with Frylock, making out with him, closing her eyes so she was in a fantasy. She licked at what she saw as his beard and started to lay in it while he kissed her forehead and neck while she moaned gently. Then she put his arms around him and continued to make out with him while going to sit on the couch. When she sat down, she did not exactly feel the usual comfy cushion, but something glassy. Soon she opened her eyes and entered the real world, where she saw destruction everywhere she looked. Her TV was broken, stuff was on the walls, things were all over the ground, and most importantly, Frylock wasn't really there, giving her sugar. "Give me some sugar, baby." The sad reality plus the new destruction was more than enough to make Eve want to scream. But she placed her hands to her mouth, stopping herself. It wasn't hard to think of who could have possibly intended to do this, since she only knew those living around here. With that thought in mind, she angrily went to her destroyed closet and struggled to get an outfit out of there and put it on. "That sheep-eating, backstabbing, heartless son of a sheep is going to win a ticket to hell from me," she evilly but quietly said to herself. By the way, whenever I say... I want to label my references for those that do not know. When I say "give me some sugar, baby," I'm referring to Army of Darkness, Ash Williams. You also got Groovy, Hail to the King, baby. And some others. Oh, this is my boomstick. And then, yeah. Okay. Around the same time, Frylock came out of his room, rubbing his eyes. He saw Shake sitting on the chair, watching TV as usual. He floated up to him, grinning. "Shake, I could have made room for you on the bed. You don't have to sit out here all night." Shake just smiled at him. I couldn't sleep anyway. I'm just so happy, man." He tried keeping the success to himself. He pointed to the TV. They finally started playing more of these X-Men movies on HBO. Sure enough, Frylock saw the first X-Men movie playing on the TV. "I know, like, a little about X-Men. So maybe after this, I'll read all the comics and watch all the movies, and then we get to revisit it." sure enough, Frylock saw the first X-Men movie playing on the TV. Pretty awesome. I can have a movie marathon party. I can, I, I can have movie marathon parties now. Since when did you? That's my caveman voice. Since when did you ever throw a party? Frylock asked.
Not that kind of party. You know, just the two of us watching X-Men movies so our eyes can handle the action.
Uh, I. Before he could finish the sentence, they heard a few loud bangs on the door. Frylock quickly rushed over to open the door and saw teary-eyed Eve. She was panting and sobbing. Oh my god! My help! She was shaken. She was she was shaken. He put his fries on her shoulders. Talk to me. What happened? Oh my god! Soon as he looked across the street at the unexplainable destruction, he didn't know what else to say. Wait. I, I was paying mortgages on that house. Who could have done this? As she shook and teared up with Frylock thinking of possible candidates, Stick just sat on the chair. Well, X-Men's always cures my trouble. Will you shut up about those damn movies? Oh, wait, sorry. Will you shut up about those damn movies? Eve just had her house destroyed, and that's all you can think about. Eve, Eve. Why does she get all the attention and I don't? Shake angrily says. Eve just tears up and fakes sympathy to him. I'm sorry, Shake. I shouldn't be over here with my problems. She turns around and starts to walk out. I have to go back to the bank and explain all this. Frylock stops her. No, we'll help you. Eve, you shouldn't be going through all this alone. Look, I'm gonna see what all the damage is, and I'll see if I can fix anything. Frylock heads for the door. Want me to go with you? Eve offers. No, you can chill here. This house is still standing. He walked out the door. Eve made sure he was in her house before she faced Shake, glaring. He just watched the tube before seeing her face. I gotta admit, Cup, you're pretty sly. You managed to do all that. Okay, wait. I gotta admit, Cup, you're pretty sly. You managed to do all that without waking me or setting off my alarm. Okay, okay. Shake, Shake tried to hide the obvious. Sorry, my throat's getting dry. Shake tried to hide the obvious. Who, me? Nah, I'm not that ruthless. She walked up closer to him. I mean, I can only do that when I'm told. Oh, sorry. For reading the dialogue in different people's voices. I mean, I can only do that when I'm totally angry. Angry. She threw him off the chair onto the floor. Then she sat in the chair, crossing her legs, looking the cup below in her eyes. You know, Cup, head, I've done a lot of wrong to people in my life. Usually it's because of what they did to me. I was innocent, harmless as a butterfly. I did nothing wrong in the eyes of the law. Then I learned about the world's scumbags and their ways. Because of that, I'm not some girl with ponytails and a strawberry dress anymore. I'm a very different person, even now. Yeah, her whole experience here has been wanting to get with a guy, but his boyfriend's an asshole, but he still loves his boyfriend. A weird neighbor getting drunk and sexually abusing, or no, verbally abusing her, verbally sexually abusing her. I think there's a different word for that. Her getting drunk and having sex with him giving her crabs, her and Frylock having to go to the doctors to to see what is all about the crabs, which just was like 3 chapters worth. Her going, no, and then Frylock messing up her house. Frylock, no, Master Shake, and my brain is brain fried right now. Master Shake messing up her house, and then Frylock going to help repair it, and offering to go help repair it, and then right now she's basically yelling at Frylock. She's yelling at Master Shake because she knows what he did to her house. Yeah, her time as a neighbor isn't fun. Don't worry, I'll give you a full summary on the story at the end. So you can only. Okay. Yeah, I'm very different. I'm very different, even now. She got closer to his face. People that cross me learn this. I'm more than I appear. You think I don't know how to hit just because I have this physique? She giggled maniacally, causing Shake, who's outstanding, to be afraid to say a word. Deny it all you want. Defend yourself. Cry to Frylock about how little... Hold on. Deny it all you want. Defend yourself. Cry to Frylock about how a little playboy bunny scared the bejesus out of the macho man you sadly call yourself. Shake gasped. Oh, shh. That was her. Deny it all you want. Defend yourself. Cry to Frylock about how a little playboy bunny scared the bejesus out of the macho man you sadly call yourself. Shake gasped. How'd you know I said that? You idiot. I don't have to eavesdrop so soon that you talk crap about me. I can sense it in you. You haven't wanted me around since I moved here. Like I said, deny your crime all you want. I don't need you to admit it. I already know. She stopped and made sure that Frylock was still at her house. That's not me. That's my clone. This was Shake's... What a great defense. This was Shake's only response. Eve could only raise an eyebrow. She simply placed the picture back into her Capri pot. She just shook her head. I'm very sorry. I had no idea I was arguing with the world's most moronic second grader. Maybe I should just skip to the point to ease your pea brain. I am not a moron! She is close. Sorry for all the references. She is close to Shake's face. I'll let this slide, just because you're such a blondie. Wait. Okay, she aims close to Shake's face. I'll let this slide just because you're such a blondie. But I have a few things that I want. And one thing's for sure, I will get these things I want, even if it kills me. She went away from his face and stood back up. Whatever, man, just keep your psychoticness to yourself. It scares me. This made Eve smile. After he said that, Frylock walked in the door. Shake, leave her alone. Just because she's frazzled about her house doesn't mean she's psychotic. Fine, I'll go watch the X-Men movies on my own. Shake angrily runs out of the room. Okay. These movies suck anyways, Frylock yells. Then he floats up to Eve. I'm so sorry about all this, Eve. I checked out your house, though, and maybe I could definitely fix a few of those things easily if you want. Eve smiled. That sounds great. In exchange, I can tutor you on those classes you're taking and ensure that you get a straight A's through the whole year. Term. Really? I don't want to keep you back from work or anything. You won't, huh? You won't, hun. Trust me. You'll... Excuse me. I'm sorry for these weird stops, but I mean, I'll leave this link in the description if you just want to read it yourself without me interrupting. You won't, hun. Trust me. Your work be like a cake to me. I'll teach you everything you need to know. Frylock hugged her. Thank you. Thank you, Eve. Eve returned the hug, almost entering into a fantasy until they both stopped the hug. I'm gonna go home and enjoy my house. She heads for the door. Want to stay here for the night so you don't have to look at that mess, Frylock offered. Don't worry about it. Whoever it was really didn't even really touch my bedroom anyway, so I'll see you later. She walked out the door. When she finally got home, she got dressed into a tank top and undies and went to lay down in her bed. She lay awake, thinking of the perfect revenge. For Frylock was her weakness, so her mind pushed the evil thoughts away and brought in the fantasy. I'll think up some revenge after work tomorrow, she thought. I gotta prepare myself for Frylock when his loved one is out of the picture, she thought, while beginning to caress herself. Uh-oh. I like the short chapters. Give me more of those. Wait, is this? Okay, you know what? No. Pink Lover 93, he's really developing this into a beautiful story. Where she gets grabs from Carl. The next day, Meatwad came rolling out of his room. Oh yeah, because he is a little meat. He's a wad of meat. Came rolling out of his room into the living room, where Shake was watching TV once again. Dang, man, did you see what happened to Eve's house? Damn it! Damn it! Shake yelled at him. You work for TMZ or something? I don't have anything to say. Put his hands on his eyes, still thinking about that scary confrontation, said in a naive tone. Well, that's our house. Wait. Well, that's our house. It's not that easy with other people, see? Shake said. Oh, sorry. Um, no, I was just saying, usually them houses would be. Wait, is that not Meatwad? Nah, I was just saying, usually them houses would be fixed up by now. Like how our house gets all crushed and burned and it always comes back. One way or another, Meatwad said in a naive tone. Or scary concentration from Eve. Well, that's our house. It's not that easy with other people, see? Shake said. Damn right it's not, Frolic said, walking out. But thank God I was able to fix her TV and her computer. Not sure about her belongings, though. Poor girl. Oh, boo-hoo, Shake said nonchalantly, then watches the TV. Here's a tragedy for you. These people on TV shows can't act for crap, and they get a mega million on an episode. Some luck. Shake and Meatwad continued to talk. Frylock, uninterested, left the room and heard his cell phone ring in his room. He went to pick it up. Frylock, it's me, Eve happily said on the phone. I'm off work. Did you need some help with your classwork? Man, you're a mind reader. Weeda, Frylock happily said. Indeed I do. And I also fixed your TV and computer. Awesome, I'll be right over, she said and hung up. Eve, dressed in a shirt and tie, plaid skirt, and dressy sandals, was sitting in a chair in front of Frylock's computer, looking at an essay he typed about microbiology and its effect on the medical world. You write like an experienced author, which is great, she added some of it. But take it from me, the people reading these are going to spend more time looking at these on the medical world. Hmm, you write like an experienced author, which is great, she added some of it. But wait, hold on, wait. Is this? Okay. Okay, wait. You write like an experienced author, which is great. She added some of it, but take it from me, the people reading these are going to spend more time looking up these huge words that actually focusing on your essay. Okay, sorry. Sorry for like reading like the first line here, and then like my eyes just randomly just go to this. It's hard to read when it's like not like on a book or whatever. Oh man, that sucks. You'd think they'd hire people that are actually experienced in the field to read them. Oh, if only, she laughed. One time I actually confronted one of the readers in person because she half-assedly graded one of my essays. She whispered to me that she dropped out in the ninth grade. I just realized
Unplugged. So that's fun. So I'm going to stop recording and see when it happened, and then I'll just continue where I left off.